Hi! In this video I want to show you a really cool VR chat world called xCirrex Pub by xCirrex. It is a great hangout spot, very optimized, has a couple of minigames, and I want to show you all the details about it that I know about. It has a love letter inspired game, a really cool shooting range minigame, we have a conversation type of thingy, where you get questions and challenges to do, a very interesting strategy game called Iblos Ether, and roulette. But maybe let's start at the spawn and I'll walk you through the entire world and all the minigames and explain them as well. This video will only feature the spawn world because I think it has a lot of cool stuff and probably needs a bit more explanation for the minigames. And yeah, this is where you spawn. You walk down the stairs and get to the main area, which has a center aisle, which is a bar with a handsome bartender. Maybe first things first, there is music playing in the world. Usually it's stuff by xCirrex. There's a couple different things that could be playing at the start. There is a chance there's a podcast of one of his Airbee Wars tournaments or something. I really like the music and the general vibe of everything. But if you get the podcast and would prefer to hear some music, you can go behind the counter of the bar. And here is a thing where you can say, change channel. And when you click that, then you get a different video. But the cool thing is also like the video is displayed everywhere, like on the screens, and with every game you can kind of see it. At the moment here we have, wait, that is his concert, Iridescence, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I messed up, but it's really cool. I like it. Okay, well, great. So that is the bar. I don't think there's anything else. There. Huh. I never looked at these more properly. It's funny memes with beer brands or something, I guess. But I don't think you can actually hand out beer or anything. It's more about the hangout spot and the minigames. So if we are here, let's start maybe with the dark alleyway down here. So, right, you spawn over here, and then here is a dark path that leads to roulette. And then you get to this wonderful area. We have the rules explained here. Roulette, basically two-player game. It's a game of chance and calculation and remembering. And it works like this. First you click new game. You pick your sides. For now I will go over here. And we'll see 1 are empty, 2 are alive. We need to remember that. 2 green, 1 red. And now we have a gun. It is currently, I think my turn. Your turn, my turn. And now I can decide, do I shoot the opponent or do I shoot myself? Remember, 2 are alive, 1 is empty. So there's currently 2/3 chance that the gun will shoot and the 1/3 chance that it will not shoot. So I would probably click opponent. And it did shoot, which means that was good for me. They lost 1 heart, which nobody's here right now, but you played with your friends. And the cool thing is I really like the soundtrack. The soundtrack here is so cool. Generally in the entire world, there's like soundtrack based on the minigames, and it's like really cool. So now if you walk to the other side, it's still my turn here because, yeah, I'm alone. And so it's my turn now. And I can decide, do I shoot myself or do I shoot the opponent? Now it's 50-50 chance. If I shoot myself and it's empty, then the turn stays on my side. And then I can shoot another time and I know for sure that it's the opponent. And they lose 1 heart. So let's try that. I'll try to shoot myself. Hopefully it's empty, it's a 50-50 chance. And it was empty, nice. Which means it's still my turn on this side and now I can shoot the opponent. Pang. Now they lost a heart, now it's equal. And now, we get some bony cards. Yeah, stuff like that. 3 life, 1 empty. And now we can do things like double your damage or invert the chamber that's currently in the game, currently in the gun. Or you can also check what's currently in the chamber. So it's my turn right here. I have this modifier, check the chamber. I can click it. And now I know, currently in this gun, there is a green one, which is life, so I will not shoot myself, but shoot the opponent. And if I know that it's empty, then I will shoot myself probably. So I keep the turn and have more chances to interact. Very cool game. Soundtrack is awesome. If you get to the later stages, it changes and gets more intense. I really like it. And it's very fun to play with friends. And very hard to keep track of and count and do the calculations of chance and this and that. But highly recommend. Now let's check out the love letter game. If we are here at the start, we walk into this small corner here. And in here we have a love letter-like game. It's a card game. It exists in real life. It's basically an exact copy of the game. Although there's 2 versions of the game. So I know a different version in real life with a few different cards. But this is still really fun. It's super easy. I would say it's something like Uno, but with a little bit more depth. You don't have to think a lot. It's a 4-player game. You can play with up to 4 players. It's more fun if you have 3 or 4. You can play it with 2, but it's not that great. For demonstration purposes, I brought my friend Tina. Say hello.
Hi.
And we'll just play a game to demonstrate how the game works. Maybe first of all, here we have the rules, and here you have all the cards that are in the game. That's important sometimes to know that there's only 1 card of this one, for example, and 2 of these, because sometimes you need to count them. Okay, so we'll start a game. New game. We both enter here. When you click the thing, you can enter the game. And we start. So by default, everyone who plays the game gets 1 card. And whoever starts the game draws a second card by clicking here. And now I have 2 cards. And basically I just need to read what's on top of the cards and play one of them. I always, when it's my turn, I draw a second card and then I play one. So for example, I wanna play this one, Renegades. It says, guess what someone else has in their hand except Renegades. If you are correct, they are eliminated. I play it by putting it in the middle. And if I have more people here, I can guess anyone. Right now I have only Xeno here. So I'm guessing that you have 3. You say number. No?
No.
And the other person just has to say yes or no if it's correct, and you should not lie. It's based on trust. So if she would have a 3, she would be out of the game, and I won this round. But she does not. So my turn is over. It's her turn. So she draws the second card. And she has 2 cards and has to play one of the 2.
It's another Renegade. I'm guessing number 5.
I do not have a number 5. Good. Turn is over. I draw a second card. I'm playing this card now. 0, Pandemonium. This is the one card that I'm always a little bit confused about, but you can read through that yourself. My turn is over. Go ahead.
It means you get a bonus point if nobody else plays another Pandemonium.
Yes, but every time I played it, there was some discussion with it.
Amazing. Well, let's try this. It's okay. Orion, number 6. Draw two cards, then discard 2 remaining cards, I guess, so you don't start with 3. I will discard these 2. It's another Renegade. And it's a Pandemonium.
Okay, so that means now I don't get points because you discarded it.
Yes.
And generally, so now turn is over. My turn again. I draw a second card. I have 2 cards and I play one of them. I will play Hunk Junkie 4, and I'm protected until it's again my turn. And generally the goal is to, well, eliminate everyone else during the game, or since there's only 20 cards in the game, or 21, I don't know. If there's nothing else in the draw pile, then the person with the highest number wins. Yeah, so technically it's a good idea to keep the cards with higher numbers if you go all the way to the end.
It's number 3, Babylon. We compare the value of our number of our cards. Yep. And whoever's lowest will be eliminated.
If you hold the card and press the trigger, it's visible to other players. So by default, I cannot see her card, but if you hold the trigger, then you can see it, and 1 is lower than 5, which means I lost.
Bye-bye.
I'm out of the game, and Tina won this round. And technically, then you keep count of, okay, you got 1 point. We can say, play new game, join it, start, and here we go again. And that's how the game works. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. At the start, maybe a little bit confusing, but after 1 or 2 rounds, it's very relaxing and fun. Also, wasn't I actually protected? I think I played Tank Chunk, no?
Yes. Sorry, playing it wrong, yes.
Next, we have a shooting range, which is a very cool minigame a lot of people like a lot. You have moving targets and you need to shoot them. Try to aim properly. You can either choose between having a gun that you hold with both hands and shoot rather slowly, or you can also drop it and switch to 2 guns. Pew pew. There is a bunch of infos for the game. You can read through them here. I'll try to just give you a quick overview of how the game works now in video form. Basically, the most simple explanation is you will have moving targets, you need to shoot them. Out of these red holes there, sometimes there will be projectiles being shot at you, and then you need to dodge them physically with your body. And that's how the game works. Let's just show you. You can change the difficulty. I'll start with medium for now, I'm not very good. You can also set a seed and make a new seed and play the exact same seed as your friends. And let's just start the game and show you approximately how it works. You have good music, you have the time that's available up on the right side, and... oh, I'm not good at aiming. And you have health. If you get hit 4 times, then you lose as well. Now I need to dodge. Whoop! You saw that I got shot there. And if you manage to hit the very middle, then you kill them with 1 hit or do more damage. Then you can select power-ups. In the bottom you can see the current select power-ups, how many you have already. And you just try to keep going as fast as possible. Everything as good as possible without getting hit yourself. And yeah, try to set a high score. Next, let's have a look at Earblows Ether, which is a really cool strategy game. It takes a bit to understand, but once you understand it, it's kind of fun to play. I like it. In the world, this is the only tutorial that you get for the game. I didn't understand it by that, I had somebody else explain it to me. And I'll try to explain it to you now, in a live game. Alright, so first we need to enter the game, activate the slot, then we get our starting position, and then we can start the game. Whoop. And now we will see that we can choose a nebula and a faction. Okay, so let's choose a nebula first. The nebula is the thing in the back here. And for now I'll just choose this one. We can place it anywhere on the board. And the important thing that you need to think about is the outside color. So this color is yellow and red on this side. And now we need to match it to our board. So if I place it down like this, I will get 1 point because 1 yellow side is matching 1 yellow side. That would be 1 point. If I would place it here, for example, like this, I would also get 1 point because it's matching 1 red to 1 red. If I would place it like this, well, then I would get no points because they are not matching. That is the one thing that you need to think about with the nebulas. But the more important part is the cube in the middle, which means where you can place the factions and what effect it will have. The factions are these things down here. We have red, blue, yellow, and green. And this green one is like, as soon as I place this nebula, I will have to pick this green faction. And I can place this on any cube that has a green side. So I could place this faction on this nebula or on this nebula. Because there's green and there's green. They don't have any green, so I could not place the green faction on there. To explain, let me just put this here for now to showcase it properly. We get now 1 point because yellow and yellow is matching. Now we grab the green faction. And if I were to put this here now, then we will have green particles shooting out of each side where the cube has the color green, or like the color of the faction that you place. So, if I place this green one here, it will shoot out green particles to all sides because the cube has everything green. Boom. You can see green particles coming out from all sides. So far we don't get any points yet. We do get points though if we place another green faction here, because you get points if a faction is powered by another faction. Now we have a little bit of bad luck because we did not get another green one, we only got yellow. Bad luck, you cannot influence that. Okay, let me think, what should we do? Yeah, okay, so this time I think I will go for the yellow factions because there's 2 of them, so I can properly showcase how it works when you get points. The unfortunate thing is, so I know I want to go for yellow factions, but none of the nebulas really match up properly with what I have here. But for now it's fine, I want to showcase the factions. I'll pick this, because then we get at least 1 point. We can match it up like this, I think I would do. Because then we get 1 point for the green connections. And the rest with the factions you'll see in a second. So I'll place it here. I'll take this. I will place it here. Because, once again, the yellow faction, I can place it here, here, or here. Not here. And if I place it here, it will shoot out yellow particles this way, this way, this way, and this way. Good. So far, still no points. This green one is shooting particles to this one, but it's not getting powered because it's not the same color. If this faction was green, then I would get 3 points for this faction being colored by another faction. Good. Now we choose again. I choose yellow again because I want to show you factions working. Let's think about how I want to place this, maybe also to get some nebula points. I could place it like this, but that doesn't make too much sense. I think the best way is to place it like this, and I will explain in a second. Because now we get still 1 point of the factions. And if I, of the nebulas, not factions. And if I take this now, and I could place it here, here, or here. And regardless of where I place it... Oh, actually, I could have done it better. Yeah, my bad. I messed up. I messed up big time. But it's okay. If I place it here, it would get powered 3 points because this faction is getting powered by these particles shooting out here. If I place it here, same thing, get 3 points, same thing here. Now what I could have done better is, if this one was rotated so that the yellow thing would also face this way, then this faction would also shoot out particles to this one, and then both of them would be powered and you get 3 points for each. If I place it here now, we see it slide up, because particles shoot out from here, go into this one, and now we have a score of 6, increased by 3, because this faction is powered. And this one again is shooting out the particles to all sides where the cube was yellow. Now we don't have yellow again, unfortunately, and we don't have green either, so we need to replan again. And you can also see we have a reroll thing. Why is that? Because if we pick this, we would get a purple faction, but we don't have a single cube that's purple. And on this one, neither. We could not place it anywhere, so this is impossible for us to pick, so we can re-roll and lose 1 point. And I think I'm actually gonna do that. With this one, I could place it because there's a purple one here. So let's re-roll, maybe we get green. That's good, perfect. So now I can show you how it is like if they power each other. So we'll choose this. This time I will make it better so that one green side is facing it at least. And this is, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. So now we get 1 point from these 2 blue ones connecting. And if I place the green faction here now, first of all, we shoot out particles to all of these sides. And the particles shooting out here will power this one. And the particles shooting out here will power that green faction. Both are lit up. And now we get 6 points. 3 for this one, 3 for this one. And that is basically how the game works. You try to pick nebulas where the factions match your goal and your layout so that you can power as many factions as possible and get as many points as possible. Now there's one more thing that I need to tell you. Technically it is multiplayer, so if somebody else would join here for example, there is not a lot of interactivity between the players, but if I pick a nebula and a faction and we're playing in multiplayer, then the remaining 3 tiles that I have would move over to the next person, and they would have the same ones. So the multiplayer aspect is, if you see somebody else really would need this faction or this tile and it would benefit them a lot, then you could pick that and deny it to the others. But that is the only way multiplayer interactions happen in this game, as far as I know. Unfortunately, there's one small bug with the game. So if you finish a game, I just played a very quick game and finished it, you cannot reset the game and play again. You need to make a new instance and then you can start again. So there is technically, I click start, I click new things, but nothing happens. And I can also try to join on a new slot, but I click, nothing happens. So if you finish a whole game, then you need to make a new instance and then play again. Okay, coming from this game, we move on to the next thing. Here we have a nice hangout area, just chill, sit and yap with people. We have the love letter game. Here is where I started the video, which is like a casting couch corner type of thing. Also very nice, you can enable cameras here to have, a smooth transition. If you put the camera in the cube, there will be automated camera facing around. Here, you can kind of see it here. Here, it's facing the person that you select, and it's floating around, and you can kind of do some cool stuff here. And chill, and yap, and cast. Then if we keep going, there is some sort of stage. I have never used this before. Oh, I walked out of the frame. Yeah, here's a stage. I don't know, maybe you can dance or sing or whatever. There's a ton of pictures from the xCirrex community. Very cool stuff. I love him. Very, very cool. Then we already had this here. It's just like a small corner for conversational stuff or drinking games. You click this thing, there's a nice animation playing. And then you read the prompt and either take a drink or answer the question or stuff like that. I really like the animation is so satisfying. I really like this. It's kind of cool. Yeah, and that's already it. That's everything there is in this game, as far as I know, or in this world. Maybe there's more. Yeah, if there is more, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. It's a cool world. I like being here. I brought a bunch of friends here and we played Love Letter or the Ether strategy type of game or roulette. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Good vibes, good music, and performance. You have frames in here. That's good. Generally, big fan of xCirrex, doing a lot of cool worlds. Fate of Diablos, Duo Beat, Wizard Showdown, all the other games. Currently working on another game that's gonna be very exciting. Looking forward to that. And yeah, it's been a while since I made a video. I was a little bit lazy, I have to say. Maybe, you know what, let's... there we go, let's sit down like this, now you can see that a little bit better. Camera moving around and it's a little bit more comfortable for me to sit like that. It's been a while since I made some videos. I've been a little bit lazy. Lots of other things I'm working on and doing, but I will try to keep making videos. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, if you like videos like this where I go into detail on specific worlds, feel free to let me down. No, please don't let me down. Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, sometimes the camera jumps around, does stuff like this. I don't know what else to yap about. I hope you all are having a good day. I hope you all keep exploring, do cool things in VR chat. Cool, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you next time. Bye bye.